Welcome in, Mia here from Spiritual Society. If you clicked on this video, if you found this video, if you are watching this video right now, then this video was meant for you. What you need to know right now, let's find out. Let's dig into the cards. Let's see what you need to know right now. So take a breath, let your intuition kick in, and let's begin. So I am feeling pulled to my new blue deck. I'm really loving this, and maybe it's because I'm wearing a blue shirt. I don't know. But the energy feels like it is calling. So let's see what our blue deck is guiding us towards. What you need to know right now. What do you need to know right now? What's pulling up for you? What is coming up for you in this energy that we have going on right here today? Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Okay, here we go. So surprises for you and for me. Let's find out what they are. We have the Three of Pentacles. We have the Two of Swords. We have the Knight of Cups. We have the Fool upright. We have the Six of Cups. And we have the King of Wands. So this is what I'm seeing right now here in your energy field today. The first thing that I'm seeing is that there is some planning that you need to do. You have an idea, you have this feeling about something that you want to create, that creation energy, that beautiful thing that you want to manifest. Whether that is a great love, whether that is a soulmateship, whether that is a career, whether that is some new idea, a spark of something. And this card is telling you that you need to work on that blueprint. You're going to need some divine help to get you there, that you need some resources. Think of the most trusted people in that area that you can think of. They could be experts, people you don't know in person. They could be people you do know in person. And I want you to write those names down. If you don't have an intuition journal nearby, grab one, write those names down right now. Just think of the top three people, top two people are the ones that I want you to really reach out to, but write down those top three people right now that you can think of that are trusted resources in that field. And I want you to either reach out to them or utilize them or capitalize on that right here, right now, today, this week, coming up in this very near future energy. We're really pulling things that feel very immediate. We have the Two of Swords, so I also feel like there's some inaction in your life. There's something you've been needing to make a decision on that you haven't been making a decision on, and it's time to start moving. It's time to start getting going on that path. It's time to start moving forward towards what it is that you want to manifest, that you want to desire, that big palace you want to build. It's time to start building it and take those first steps down that path. And that could just be deciding what it is that you want, figuring that out so that you know the path that you're choosing, that you're going down. But there's been some inaction of not making a choice, not deciding, not letting yourself be fully all in for something. And you can take time today just to imagine how it would feel to be all in on something. You can see the divergent paths that you could take and think, what would it feel like to be all in on that path? How would it feel to be all in on this path? How would that feel? And if if you're coming up against some real blocks, spend some time with it. Let yourself really digest this, but don't just shove it under the carpet or sweep it away. That's popping up very early in the energy, so that's very important. Then I have the Knight of Cups coming in. So I am feeling a little romantic energy coming by. I'm feeling actually quite a bit of romantic energy coming by because we have the Fool right after that. So I am feeling that somebody's heart is on offer. And if it's not now, then it will be soon. This could be somebody from the past, somebody in your present. This could be somebody you haven't met yet that's perhaps taking a look, like peering at you and thinking about you, a secret admirer, if you will. There does seem to be some heart space that's being held for you, some feelings, some emotions, and that's going to be coming in and making movement towards you and being on offer very soon if it isn't already. And that feels good. It feels authentic. It feels genuine. And then we have the Fool after that. So the cards are suggesting that you really open up to this energy that's coming towards you. Open up to it. Let yourself feel a little bit like a child, that kind of essence of, okay, well, let's see how it goes. I'm open to what's coming. I am open come what may. I can handle whatever is coming. And there's a joyfulness and a playfulness, but also an understanding of how capable you are and that you have every resource. You have every divine resource from the universe. You have every resource at your fingertips to make sure that you can handle what happens when you jump off this cliff. Whatever comes, you've got that. You're okay. You're going to be just fine. So it's all right to be completely open to it. It's the beginning of a whole new journey. It feels like there is some new energy entering your life, a new path, new place to go, this new blueprint that you're creating for the palace that you're going to be living in, this new love energy that's coming your way, this openness that is being asked of you, this whole new journey that's expanding out in front of you. And the potential, the Fool is a 0. The potential is unlimited. There's an unlimited amount of potential in your future right now. There's something really beautiful and joyful and hopeful and good. And then we have the 6 of Cups. So I'm also feeling a need to go back to something that's nostalgic for you. So if you need any feeling of safety, if you need any feeling of grounding, if you want something that and this could, honestly, it feels like it could be something like, hey, maybe it's time to watch that favorite movie you had as a kid. Or maybe it's time to rewatch that favorite movie you had as a teenager, or read that favorite book, or step back into that, art project that you loved doing when you were younger, and you were in a hopeful space, and you were feeling yourself and feeling all your emotions and feeling all the feelings. There's something to step into. There's something important there for you, maybe a discovery. Maybe it is just a grounding sense where it's sort of just like a little security blanket that's like, hey, guiding you to do bigger, better things, pushing you out the door, pushing you out the nest, but you need a little bit of that comfort to go with you. And then I have the King of Wands. So I'm also seeing some really masculine energy entering your life. And this is powerful masculine energy. It is lit up. It is driven. It is moving forward. And I see this as something pretty spicy entering in. And I feel like this could be attached to that same energy that's offering up feelings and emotions, that romantic energy I feel entering in. But this could be a separate thing from that. But being open to what you need to be open to might be the thing that opens you up to this as well. And this feels fiery. It feels passionate. It feels like there's chemistry for ages. It feels like this person is the kind of person who goes after what they want. They get what they want. They know how to accomplish things. They're in a real passionate space in their life, a real purposeful, driven space in their life. And this is some good energy, the kind of energy you're going to want to be around. Some real growth energy as well, which I love. Ooh, whoa, we're popping up some really fun things, aren't we? So I'm going to kind of spice things up. I want to add in an oracle card, and then we're going to continue on. So I'm pulling into some animal energy. What I'd like to do is I would like to just pull into this deck. I'd like to pull into this deck for you and for this masculine energy that you should be on the lookout for. So looking for you, and that could be the Knight of Cups, that could be the King of Wands, whatever the cards want to tell us, and pulling into this masculine energy of what you should be looking out for. So let's see. So for you, I have the bee. I love the bee. I love bees. I love this energy. So spread heart healing with joy. And there is something so joyful. There's something so productive. There's something so sunny. There is something so, out there doing the thing, getting what it is that you want, which I feel is so much a part of this 3 of Pentacles that's being asked of you, to make your decision, to make your choices, to move forward on the path. There's something that's being asked of you that is saying, hey, it's time to light yourself up. It's time to be productive. It's time to find the joy in the everyday routines, the systematic things that move you forward. It's time to find some lightness of being in that. Find some sunshine in that. Find some joy in that. And then for this person that we're pulling, we have the pig, and the pig is maintain self-worth and self-esteem. So we're looking for some of that pig energy. Pigs are extremely smart. They're also like, I kind of love this because there's a sense of like, hey, I'm not afraid to get dirty. I'm not afraid to really make myself known, to have my presence be here, be now. I'm unsuspectingly extremely extremely smart and like knowing about what to do, and I go after what I want. There's a reason that you would call somebody pigheaded, because they're going after what they want no matter what. And that does feel like this King of Wands energy. Definitely in a very attractive space, chemistry, fire, or wands get into that fire energy, and I'm feeling that as physical attraction. So I'm this in a very attractive package. But someone who's ruthlessly going for what they want. Okay, let's go ahead and tap into our pink deck. So my pink deck's pretty far away. And I just want to tap into some of her sassy energy and see what you need to know from her sassy energy. What might be coming through for you in this sassy energy? I feel like we need to just show them as I pull them. I have the Two of Swords again. That was the second card I pulled for you from our original pull. I have the Ten of Wands reversed. I have the Seven of Pentacles reversed, and we're pulling, I'm pulling the top card, and I have the Page of Cups. Okay, so this is what I have from you from our sassy pink deck. I have the Two of Swords. This is saying, hey, okay, let me listen up. I'm giving voice to this sassy pink deck that we have, because this is sort of how she's communicating. Hey, okay, it's important for you to know that, yes, okay, you need to make this decision. You've had some inaction. You've needed to move forward on a path. This is saying, do not ignore that. You might have a real impulse to say, yeah, of course I do. Of course I do. I know I need to do that. Yeah, I need to make some decisions and I need to move forward. And then, okay, off it goes. And now I'm gonna do a deep dive with I'm building this blueprint, and I'm gonna think about this person who's coming in and this openness, but not actually do this. This card is saying you need to do this. It is important for you to be all in on something. That all in energy is going to shift the energy for everything else. The love energy that's coming in, your career energy, your purpose energy, your drive energy, your creative energy, your joy energy, your productive energy, all of that energy is going to be moved by this feeling of I am focused in one direction. I'm all in on this. Both feet in, I'm diving in deep end. I'm here for it. I am here for it, come what may. I'm here for the zero, the unlimited potential of what could be for me. And I'm excited for this for you, because this is such a good feeling. It's such a relief to be all in on something. It feels to me, it always feels very like, the halfway zone where your toes are in and you're kind of dabbling in a whole bunch of different things, and you're not completely all in on yourself or what it is that you've decided for yourself. You're still just kind of in indecision mode. Letting yourself go all in feels like a relief. The joy of moving forward in one direction. If it is the wrong direction, that is fine. You'll know that a lot sooner, and you can change and shift directions. You can re-navigate as needed. The universe has your back. You're protected here. This is sacred. This is beautiful. The Ten of Wands reversed is telling me that you might have a real fear. I'm seeing this here with our Seven of Pentacles reversed. You might have a real fear of what the outcome could be if you go all in. When you're making this decision, you go all in, there might be a block here for you that says, I'm not going to be able to see that through. I'm afraid of the outcome. I'm afraid I'm not good enough. I'm afraid I won't actually get to where I want to go. I'm afraid it doesn't exist. I'm afraid I'm going to let myself down, that I won't be able to see this to completion. This is a card of completion. It's a card of transition, and it is a card of seeing things through. And this feels like it's telling me you might be really afraid that you're not going to be able to make that distance. That's okay. Recognize that you have that block, that you have that fear, and do it anyway. There's the sacred advice. Do it anyway. We have the Seven of Pentacles reversed, which is a similar feeling. It feels like a block that's saying, it feels like it's saying, hey, you might be also really afraid that you don't have the longevity to see it through. Maybe you haven't seen through what you needed to for yourself. Whatever this path is, whatever this thing is that you want to be all in on, that might not be romance. That might be a career move. That might be an artistic endeavor. That might be something that you've just been thinking about, or a physical thing, a health thing, or anything that it is that you've really been mulling over, and it's the big thing. The big thing that you haven't really been able to go all in on because you're afraid you won't be able to see it through, to have the patience for it, to do what you haven't done before, which is harvest the end result that you want to harvest. That maybe you gave up too soon in the past, that you disappointed yourself too many times. And that could be with a soulmate that you feel like you messed up and you jumped ship on a relationship that you shouldn't have jumped ship on. Trust the universe and trust yourself. You are so capable. You have so much ability, and you are a human being. You're gonna mess up. Yay! It's such a fun thing to celebrate, or a funny thing to celebrate, because we are all going to mess up. There is no goal in which you could go into it saying, well, I'm going to do this no problem. There's no way I'm messing this up. Absolutely. And at times you will give up on yourself. And at times you will say, no, I'm not seeing this through to completion. But the real overriding goal is that you're all in on it in a way that even when you do those things, you come back around for yourself. You come back around for what you're all in on. You let yourself keep coming back around for you. Oof. You're worth it. Then we have the Page of Cups. And the Page of Cups is saying there are messages for you here too. Youthful Messenger card. We're getting into some like fun territory, but also some heartfelt emotional territory with our cups. So I want you to really look for messages that are coming in about your heart space. Maybe watch that movie from when you were a child or a teenager, or read that book, or do that art project, whatever that thing, that nostalgic thing was that we saw from the Six of Cups over there. That there's something for you. There's a message for you that's important. It's something you need to hear, so be on the lookout for it. Look at what is coming in for your heart space. What touches you? What makes you maybe want to cry? What hits your heart in that way that makes you go, oh, okay, actually there's something there. There's something I need to look at that's important. And I want you to look at it and find out what's important about it. Ooh, I am loving our messages that are coming in. Okay, so again, I want to mix things up. I want to oracle, and then I want to dive back into the cards. So I am going to I'm going to pop into our Angel and Ancestor deck. And once again, I'm going to pull 2 cards. Now, these 2 cards, they're both for you. These are not for anybody else. So this is all just for you, for your heart, for your soul, for what you need to hear. We've gotten a lot of messages for you. We sort of know where we're headed, and what the feeling is that you might, we might be talking about here. So we have Snake, Shed Old Skin, Bye Old Skin, Spirit Fox, Trust Your Talents and Your Changing times. Okay, so I really, this feels self-explanatory. Snake, shed old skin. It's time to let go of the past. It's time to heal. Whatever it was you could not do in the past, whatever you messed up, there's a temptation to use an expletive here, but I will not, of course. But there is a feeling that whatever it was that was so difficult, that was so hard, where you let yourself down, where you weren't the person you wanted to be, and that made you doubt you could ever be that person, it's time to let that go. That's no longer yours. It is no longer serving you. I just got chills saying that, so do you want to drop a snake below? Because I want you to drop a snake below. If you're up for that, releasing, letting go, forgiving, choosing yourself again. Oh, I got chills again. Drop a snake below. Let's do that. Drop the emoji of a snake below. Also, subscribe. Absolutely love this video. Like this video if you haven't already. Okay, and then we also have the Spirit Fox. Trust your talents in changing times. Trust who you are, trust who you've become, trust the journey that you've been on that has made you this person that you are here right now. This is the person that you've always needed to be, to do the thing that you've always wanted to do, to be the person that you've always wanted to be. You've got this. I'm putting both of these cards on the outside of the next set of cards that I pull because it feels like that's what I meant to do. So that is what I am doing. I'm pulling from our old trusty deck because it feels like she's got a little something she wants to talk about. So let's see what she might want to talk about with us. I just have cards. I'm in a sea of cards over here, as you can well imagine. Okay, so I'm not flipping these over right away. These are a mystery to both of us, and they will remain a mystery until we flip them over, which is now. Okay, so I actually feel pulled to work backwards. So the last card I pulled to the first card I pulled. So the last card I pulled is the Knight of Pentacles. I love our Knight of Pentacles. Then I pulled the Death card, or I pulled the Death card before that. Before that, I pulled the World. And before that, I pulled the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands makes me feel a lot of compassion for you, and hopefully makes me hope that you feel a lot of compassion for yourself. That you've been hurt, you've been knocked over the head, you've been broken down. There are times where you've been broken. It's been very hard to see things through for yourself, to be the person that you need to be for yourself. And this card is kind of coming in saying, hey, that's okay. You're on the mend. And you're not going to be perfect right now. You're not, this isn't about like, hey, you're in a space at this exact moment where you could walk out your door and dominate the world. Maybe you could. Absolutely. Hey, we're not stating anything. Everything is open. Everything is potential. But this card is kind of saying there's mending to be done, and this is part of the process, and that's okay. And it's okay if that takes a little bit of time, if that is a process. The coolest thing is that you're here and you are standing back up and you are back in it. And just by watching this, just by being here, that's a sign that you're invested in yourself and that you are coming back around for you no matter what. These messages feel pretty important and pretty deep today. Lots of hearts, babe. I'm feeling a lot of stuff. Okay, so we also have the World. And the World is a beautiful card of transition. It is the ending of a chapter and the beginning of something new. It is joyful. It is beautiful. It is dancing through it. There is something really wonderful that is opening up for you to dance through. There is something exquisite, a tunnel of joy that will let you ride waves you never thought existed for you. A whole new way of being that exists beyond where you've been before. And this is a transitional time. Lean into that transition. Lean into the energy that's coming right here, right now. We have the Death card, which feels like it is, hey, our old snake skin. It's time to shed the old skin. It's time to let go of what you need to let go of in your world, in your life. If there is something that is very, very hard for you to let go of, about the idea of who you are to yourself, what you've done for yourself or haven't done for yourself, in ways that you maybe didn't show up or that you weren't as capable in that moment as you wanted to be, it's time to really let yourself put that away. And I would love for you to do something. The Death card is a huge card, big card, big energy. It is time to sweep that away and erase it and, smoke that out. And whatever you need to do to signify that, to hold that, to be in that, I want you to really, if you have that pen right now, just start jotting down ideas. Okay, I think I need to do a ritual. Actually, the biggest thing, I think I need to take a trip. I think I need to go away for 5 days. I think I need to have a silent 2-day, where I just release. I think I need to have a morning routine that I do every day for 7 days. This number is an important number to me. I want to go ahead and tap into that number. And what I need to do is, whatever those ideas might be that come up for you intuitively, I want you to really lean into those ideas. I'm going to carry, my moonstone around, and I'm going to keep it in my pocket for that amount of days. And I'm going to let myself think about it every hour. I'm going to set an alarm, and it's going to be a thing. And I'm going to do this meditation, and I want you to make a big deal out of it, because it is a big deal, and it's showing up as a big deal, and it's showing up as a big deal that's important, and it's time to let it go, and it's time to move forward, and it is adios, goodbye. Here we go. We're moving forward. Joyful things are coming. Good things are coming. You are coming. Really, I keep getting chills. I mean, my goodness. And then I have the Knight of Pentacles, which really feels like you are coming. Not only are you coming around for yourself in a consistent, and I do feel like this taps into your own energy, that you are coming in this consistent showing upness that is stable and steady, and the presence that you need to be for yourself. But I do also feel like there are outside resources you don't know about yet that are going to be showing up for you as well. That the universe is saying, hey, you're not going to be doing this alone. This isn't going to be something where, okay, you're on your own from now on. You have to be this reinforcing space for yourself forever and ever. Yes, definitely have that commitment, but also the universe isn't going to hang you out there all by yourself. The universe is sending backup. You're going to have backup. You're going to have resources. You're going to have people and a person, and you're going to have that reinforcing energy for yourself as well. Oh my. Okay. I'm going to get into my last oracle card for you. So I'm going into our Moonology deck for this oracle card, and let's see what we have as our last oracle card for you. I'm not quite done with cards. I'm going to pull. I'm feeling 3 to 4 cards. I'm going to see what the deck has to deliver for us. But for our Moonology card, we have work through your fears. New moon in Scorpio. Yes, work through your fears. Move through it. Be afraid. Be terrified. Move through it anyway. It's time. It's time. And you can let that be your mantra. If you need a mantra to get you through this time for now, let that be it. Work through your fears. Be terrified. I might be terrified, but I'm going to do it anyway. I might be scared. I might be afraid. This might, create something in me, but I'm doing it anyway. So regardless, here I go. Okay, I'm pulling into our lavender deck. Our lavender deck is going to see us off for today. This is some really divine feminine energy, which I have been loving. She offers these lovely soft energy that seems to really get in there as well. Actually, I'm feeling 2 cards from this deck, and I'm feeling 1 card from my gold deck. So that's what we're going to do. So we have 2 cards from our lovely Lady Lavender, and I'm going to keep you in suspense. And then we have 1 card from my gorgeous gold deck. Really, it's our deck. I consider these all our collective. This is really getting into collective energy. So here we go. Okay, so this is what we have. From our lovely Lady Lavender, we have the Knight of Cups, we have the Knight of Wands. We pulled the Knight of Cups very early on, 3rd card in. We pulled our Knight of Pentacles, and now we're pulling our repeat Knight of Cups and also the Knight of Wands. We pulled the King of Wands at the end of that. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, this is what I'm seeing. Wow, I'm seeing a lot of masculine energy. So I'm really seeing this, that there's something coming towards you, and it does feel romantic, and especially when we get into that Knight of Cups, that heart space, the feeling space, something is coming up on offer. And then I am also feeling that combined with that, this could be another person altogether. This could be sort of our King of Wands coming up, but the way you're first introduced is sort of a softer version of that person. But I feel like you're going to be having some masculine energy entering your world very soon. Be on the lookout. Be on the lookout for that. Be in that open, Fool energy that we talked about in the very beginning. Openness, openness, openness. Open yourself up to it. That's what the universe seems to be asking. Use your own intuition. If this is not your person, it's not your person. Don't be open to something you know is not for you. But I'd be curious about it. Let yourself be curious about it. The Wheel of Fortune is also popping up, and the Wheel of Fortune feels like it's saying this is some major arcana energy. This overriding, just so you know, this feels like it is saying, just so you know, you are blessed. You are special. You do have a sacred eye on you. You do have something underneath of you holding on to you, pushing you forward, helping you through this. You are fortunate. Ah, you are fortunate. There is something so fortunate here within your energy. There is something that is so lucky, and that luck is meant to follow you. Look for signs of how lucky you are. Look for the signs of how good fortune favors you, how good things happen to you, the good things that want to come in for you, that want to pour in for you. If you want to write down any of those signs that you can think of off the top of your head, I'd love to hear them. I want to hear everything about this. There is so much here. There is so much popping up. I got chills at least 3 times during this reading. I can't wait to hear what you have to say about this, or if you're like, nope, none of it had anything to do with me. But I have a feeling that I got a lot of feelings, so I have a feeling there's some stuff popping up here. Pop that snake down below. But yeah, any comments that you feel comfortable sharing with me, I would love to hear. And I will read them, and I will send you love and blessings on top of them. Even if you just write in to say, hey, love you. Hope you're having a good day. Having a great day. Yay. I would love to hear that too. Whew, my. Okay. All right. I am sending you off, and I can't wait to hear. So much love, so much light, and I'm going to see you very soon.